Good morning. 6:15 in the morning. Our second day of flying. Taking off from all days. Quite an easy takeoff. Slight headwind. Taking off. There's Gary already in the air. Me coming past the ladies standing here at the airfield. Vicky and my wife guys packing up, making sure we are good, and then they will continue on their journey. This is All Days Airfield. Me flying next to the runway. Looking forward to for today's flight all the way to Baltimore. We could climb up a little bit higher so that we could have a nice tailwind. At stages we reached almost 100 kilometers an hour with a tailwind with only half trims open. We don't want to fully open our trims due to fuel conservation. We want to save some fuel. Enjoying the ride. No clouds. The wind blew all the clouds away. The previous day the wind was blowing so hard. We had a hard time landing. We landed close to All Days on the road. Today the wind looks a lot better. But weather predictions tells us later today the wind is going to pick up. Myself checking Gaggle, looking at the route, flight time, height, where we are, listening on the radio for air traffic. Only picked up a couple of guys at Valwater, a couple of kilos away. Well, a distance away, it's quite far away, flying helicopters. This area is full of antelope, a lot of impala, kudu running wild in this area. On our way to Baltimore we came across this airfield quite close to Baltimore. Gary there in our left and the front. I almost wished we could land here because the wind was blowing and it was starting to get gusty. Coming up to this farm, we're quitting them stays. Arranged with them previously. Couple of phone calls to make sure everything is good. Originally we wanted to land, or I wanted to land on that field next to the farmhouse, and he advised me rather to use the airport. There's power lines around that field and it's safer at the airfield. You can see me shaking a bit while flying due to gusts. This is a farmhouse from the top. Enjoying the flying. Nice to be low level for a change. Nice blue swimming pool, just way too cold. Gary heading towards the airfield area. Coming up on the airfield, there's the runway. It's an old grass runway. It was used in the old Bush War, or the war we had until the 1990s. It was used for DC-3s. But these days it's not used often. Still used by private planes. I looked at how I'm going to land here because we've got a slight crosswind. I decided to land on that apron area there. Coming in for my landing, you can see the gusts. But the camera doesn't do justice because of the stabilization of the camera. Make making sure my speed is correct, everything is correct. And touchdown. Nice and easy for this old man. Happy to land. Yeah, me and Gary already landed. Waiting for Quitty. Meeting him now for the first time. Very nice people, him and his wife. They accepted us with open arms. Very friendly. Now he explained to me, he saw us in the air, he was shouting to us and waving. We explaining the wind and the conditions and everything. There's a route flying from Aldi's right down to the bottom there to Baltimore. Over 80 kilometers an hour average speed and 99 kilometers max speed. Our equipment all loaded on this bakkie. His pickup. Then we got a phone call. The woman had a puncher. This doesn't look like a puncher. It's a flat wheel. The wheel is completely gone. These two gentlemen, Steven Bosch and Hendrik, they helped our wives to change the tire. And then Petrus van der Wal and Henko Stump helped them to get on the road again. We left the vehicle at their farm and my wife brought the trailer back to this farm where we landed. After a while, later the afternoon, we took a game drive with Quitty. Behind me and my wife is Vicky and Gary and Jimmy, the bull terrier. We're all having a nice game drive. And here's some giraffe. On the runway. We are planning to do the trip again, start all over again in the first week or the second week of June. We will keep you posted on the YouTube channel. Gary Brying for a change. Please like and subscribe. See you soon.